Four changes. Roman numeral 1. Population. Part 1. The condition. Position. Human beings are but a part of the fabric of life, dependent on the whole fabric for their very existence. As the most highly developed tool-knife-using animal, we must recognize that the unknown evolutionary destinies of other life forms are to be respected, and we must act as gentle stewards of the Earth's community of being. Situation. There are now too many human beings, and the problem is growing rapidly worse. It is potentially disastrous, not only for the human race, but for most other life forms. Goal. The goal would be half of the present world population or less. Action. Social political. First, a massive effort to convince the government and leaders of the world that the problem is severe, and that all talk about raising food production, well-intentioned as it is, simply puts off the only real solution, reduce population. Demand immediate participation by all countries in programs to legalize abortion, encourage vasectomy, sterilization, provided by free clinics, and try to correct traditional cultural attitudes that tend to force women into childbearing. Remove income tax deductions for more than 2 children above a specified income level, and scale it so that lower income families are forced to be careful too, or pay families to limit their number. Take a vigorous stand against the policy of the right wing in the Catholic hierarchy and any other institutions that exercise an irresponsible social force in regard to this question. Oppose and correct simple-minded boosterism that equates population growth with continuing prosperity. Work ceaselessly to have all political questions be seen in the light of this prime problem. In many cases, the governments are the wrong agents to address. Their most likely use of a problem or crisis is another excuse for extending their own powers. Abortion should be legal and voluntary. Great care should be taken that no one is ever tricked or forced into sterilizations. The whole population issue is fraught with contradictions. But the fact stands that by standards of planetary biological welfare, there are already too many human beings. The long-range answer is a steady, lower birth rate. Area by area of the globe, the measure of optimum population should be based on what is best for the total ecological health of the region, including its wildlife population. The community. Explore other social structures and marriage forms, such as group marriage and polyandrous marriage, which provide family life but many less children. Share the pleasures of raising children widely, so that all need not directly reproduce in order to enter into this basic human experience. We must hope that no woman would give birth to more than 1 or 2 children during this period of crisis. Adopt children. Let reverence for life and reverence for the feminine mean also a reverence for other species and for future human lives, most of which are threatened. In our own heads, quote, I am a child of all life, and all living beings are my brothers and sisters, my children and grandchildren, And there is a child within me waiting to be born, the baby of a new and wiser self. Love-making, seen as the vehicle of mutual realization for a couple, where the creation of new selves and a new world of being is as important as reproducing our kind.